A bit fee good morning. I'm Peter Anderson, a reporter from London, which is at the peak of the era of the Industrial Revolution. Due to this revolution, economy grows with booming industries. Hence, more and more people have moved to the northeast for jobs. As people flood in, most of the working class has to live in slums. Slums are overcrowded buildings and public lodging houses where 5 to 9 people share a cramped and unkempt room. Even worse, they also need to share their bed and toilets. People rarely take a shower as they are poverty-stricken and the water is severely polluted. You can imagine how horrible the sanitation is. Another phenomenon is dirty streets with rubbish heaps. From the red-clothed woman in the bottom left corner of the image, you can spot that she is searching through a heap of rubbish in the streets. A related theory, the miasma theory, holds that diseases such as cholera or Black Death are caused by miasma, which is bad air. This is proved by Louis Pasteur, who discovered the germ theory. He proved that germs in the air were causing the decay and spreading the disease. This is not surprising for an epidemic of diseases to spread swiftly through the community, resulting in many deaths in London. Among all these diseases, cholera is the most severe one. Cholera is a detrimental disease which is caused by consuming food or drinking water contaminated with a bacterium called Vibrio cholerae. As this microbe is nicknamed, it results in severe watery diarrhea, dehydration, and even death. This disease is nicknamed King Cholera. John Snow was considered one of the most fathers of modern epidemiology. He made a tremendous contribution in detecting the source of cholera. His discovery led to a drastic change in the water and waste system in the society. Since it has been confirmed that the primary illness of King Cholera is water diarrhea, we must strengthen and develop our intestinal growth by making use of Lactobacillus casei. Lactobacillus casei is described as a beneficial microorganism that helps to promote other beneficial bacterial growth and prevents the overgrowth of pathogenic bacteria in the human body. In particular, it helps prevent conditions such as constipation and irritable bowel syndrome. Lactobacillus of various types can be found naturally in the human digestive system. They are also common in fermented food. As a probiotic bacteria, Lactobacillus casei can be beneficial to human health in a number of ways. One of the main ways is to develop and strengthen our intestinal growth, because this bacteria will bind to the luminal surface of gastrointestinal cells and stimulate gut-associated lymphoid tissue. This will strengthen the innate immune system and give local and systemic immunity to the body. Therefore, it can compete for nutrients or adhesion sites against the pathogens. Patients with chronic constipation saw significant improvements when drinking a daily beverage containing the Lactobacillus casei strain, and other study in 2007 also mentioned that hospital patients consuming a drink containing Lactobacillus casei had fewer cases of antibiotic and infection-associated diarrhea. No matter the benefits or limitations of Lactobacillus casei, they are all related to the social factor, as it is all about people's health, which is the society's property. It is evident that solving the problem of gastroenterology, Lactobacillus casei is beneficial in the social and economic aspects, since it helps keep some of the more harmful microorganisms in control. These people can digest food and absorb important nutrients. In the long run, people's lifespan will be longer and more manpower will be supplied for the economic growth in the society. At the same time, the government's medical expenses will also be decreased. This will indirectly enhance the city's economic growth. From another perspective, if there are more and more elders in the society, the government will need to set aside a certain amount of budget to take care of them. Unfortunately, a coin has two sides. Though Lactobacillus casei is very beneficial to our organ system's health, it also has some limitations. The most common side effects are minor bloating, a mild laxative, constipation, cramps, rashes, and acne. Besides, even though Lactobacillus casei is very effective in fighting acute diarrhea, it is usually unproductive while fighting severe intestinal diseases caused by chronic infections. Plus, if one has existing health problems, chronic illnesses, and weakened immune system, probiotics may put him at the risk of serious side effects. To minimize the above side effects, we can take the products that are related to Lactobacillus casei gradually. Besides, we can stay hydrated. Since water is the ultimate detoxification agent, it can help ease the above-mentioned limitations, which are signs of troubled detoxification. One of the above limitations, a regular bottle of Yakult or probiotic drink, contains 17.9 g of per 100 ml of sugar, which is unhealthy. Moreover, in a recently published study, Swiss scientists could not prove any further beneficial effects of the patented Lactobacillus casei Shirota strain on the increased gut permeability of 28 patients. Hence, this shows that Lactobacillus casei is unable to solve all diseases in the digestive system. Since we cannot totally rely on Lactobacillus casei to keep our digestive system healthy, we need to follow a balanced diet, cut down on saturated fats, cholesterol, added sugars and salts, and do exercise every day. Wish you all good health and thank you.